So I'm back. One final tip for the start of the school year to help you guys have a fantastic school year, right? We've talked about so many things in the last couple of videos about establishing routines, making sure we have plenty of our materials and school supplies as early as possible, setting up positive spaces, encouraging open communication, prioritizing health and well-being as a whole. This last one, it was 2 points originally. I'm going to kind of combine them into one because I think it's so important. Let's make sure that we are fostering positive attitudes. My dad would say, have an attitude of gratitude everywhere that we go. And one way that we can do that is for you guys as parents to be more involved in this school year than you've ever been in the past, right? I mentioned in previous times, we are trying to set our students up well to become healthy, positive, not just kids, but teenagers and adults as well. So they're not only relying on us, but learning how to communicate for themselves, learning how to have a conversation with their teachers and coaches and administrators, learning how to build up that confidence, that Godfidence, confidence that God has them, and that even when you're not there, that He's there to support them, right? I want to encourage you. One of the best things that you can do is model a positive attitude. A lot of students, when I talk to them, are like, are you ready for school? They're like, I think if we can encourage our students that if you do everything as if you are doing it unto the Lord, including going to school, it can slowly help them change their perspective on school. Let's celebrate every small and large accomplishment that happens in their life. That will make them feel like this is a place where I get celebrated for doing something well, which encourages me to want to be in that location. And then the biggest other thing that you can do for that is get involved. Volunteer at your school, volunteer at their school, volunteer to be the parent who takes them to the zoo. Volunteer to be the person that takes them to the aquarium. If you're like, Pastor Zach, you don't understand, I don't have the money or the time or the ability to do that. Lean on your community to help you do those things, right? Pastor Zach would love to take your kids places. Pastor Zach would love to be there to support you as you are helping your students have the best school year possible. But we cannot do that if we don't know about it. One of the biggest things that I remember changed my perspective forever about my time when I played sports in high school was my youth pastor came to one of my games. He asked for the schedule, I gave him the schedule, and he came. And I felt so important that he took the time out of his day to come see me. I think that even if you're saying you may not have the time, lean on your community who may be able to invest in your students as well, to help them foster a positive attitude, to help them prioritize their health, to encourage open communication. If these things are being backed up not just by what you are saying, not just by what your family is saying, but your extended family, by your church family, by their community outside of school, then they'll realize the more they hear the same messaging, the more they hear the same words, that it must be true. So I want to challenge us. Let's choose to be more engaged with what's going on in our child's community, in school, in clubs, in activities, but within the church as well. There's a place for you. That's better. There's a place for you to get involved. That might look like you serving within our Link ministry, our high school ministry, District Youth, our children's ministry, CM3, Galaxy Kids, GUI Kids, Discovery Kids. That might look like you choosing to commit to praying not just for your student, but for all of the students on a particular Sunday. That might look like you choosing to commit to praying for all of the students on a Wednesday night. That might look like you committing to making some food, for you to be a greeter. That might look like you committing to do something that you may see as small that makes large changes in students' lives. You have the ability to make this school year the best school year ever for your student, but also for others. So this year, I challenge you, get involved. Help foster a positive community by what only you can bring to this church and to your student school. So, we love you guys so much. I hope some of these tips helped. There will be a link to all of the videos will clearly be, they'll all be together. But I want to challenge you, go back to these videos before each school year and allow them to be something positive to remind you that your role as a parent is so huge for them to enjoy their time in school. My mom is the one who made me care about wanting to do well in school. Every single day, I got up and I was like, this is going to be a good day when I go to school. And you could be that same person. We love you guys so much. We're here, we're praying, and we believe in you.